Whew. What is up, you guys? It's been a while. I have not been vlogging like I should have been the past few days. Honestly, probably like the past week or week and a half. I'm still trying to get used to this. Um, it's like a mindset shift. Like I'm just used to doing whatever it is that I need to do, like just doing it. If I go to the gym, I just get up and go. If I gotta run and grab Chipotle for lunch, I just get up and go. If I have to go and like do this, I just get up and do it. My mind has not yet gotten to the place to where I'm like, oh, let me grab the camera first, or let me like prep you guys to talk about what I am about to do before I go and do it. My mind just has not gotten there yet. And so um, this video, or actually in this clip, I'm probably going to be talking about things in hindsight so that this vlog actually makes sense. But anyways, before I get to that, I am just getting back from the gym. For me, I don't know if I want to show gym content because I don't know if you guys are even interested in seeing that. I'm not interested. I don't even like the gym. I just go to go because I have a body and I got to be healthy, or try to be healthy as much as possible. So I'm trying to be consistent in the gym. Now that I got back from the gym, I'm taking some creatine capsules. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Um, this is essentially supposed to help you, like, essentially gain more muscle mass. The problem is, I don't take them consistently enough. Like, you're supposed to take them consistently so that it's like throughout your body. I'll take them like kind of whenever I feel like it. So it's low key like I'm just wasting it. Like I'm taking it for no reason if I don't stay consistent with taking them every single day. But each day is a new day. Each day is a new day to try to take them consistently. So today's day one. Last time I took them was probably like a week ago. The other problem is that you have to drink a lot of water with these. And so if you're taking creatine, it like absorbs water. And so if you don't drink enough water to like replenish it, then you can become dehydrated. And that's what happens to me every single time. I'll take them consistently, and then all of a sudden I realize, ooh, like why am I dizzy? Why am I feeling a little off? And then I realize it's because you've been taking creatine and you haven't been drinking enough water. So then I'll fall off by not taking them. And then the next thing I know, it's 2 weeks later and I haven't taken any creatine. So that's why I have this here, to try to stay consistent with getting enough water each day. But after I work out, I always take 3 of these little capsules. This is my last one. And then what I'm also trying to take and be consistent is a multivitamin. So this is a multivitamin I got from, I think it's from Whole Foods. I don't really know what brand it is or like how good it is, but hey, any multivitamin is better than none, right? Okay. Well, I'm glad that that's done. That's out the way. I moved my body today. I took my creatine today. I just took my vitamins today. I have my water here, so I'm trying to be consistent on drinking a lot of water each day. But I'm trying to think what has happened the past few days or weeks, actually. So what you guys will see in this blog, I'm sorry, I keep saying blog. I mean vlog. What you guys will see in this vlog is I recently went on a church retreat. That was last week through the weekend, and it was absolutely incredible. I did a 3-day fast leading up to the retreat just because I wanted to make sure that when I got there, that I was, in the right mind space with the right heart posture, and just very expectant for God to show up and for God to speak. And it was just a great time to have. Essentially, it was what, one full day and 2 half days. So essentially, I guess altogether, like 2 days of like pure worship and gathering with the other volunteers in the church and praising God and listening to speakers and panels and things like that. And it was just a really good time to kind of be in the presence of God for like that consistent amount of time. And oh, and I forgot to show, this is our retreat we're shirt. Retreat we're shirt. Our retreat shirt, it says "Let Revival In." That's our like church motto for the year. Really nice shirt. It says "Retreat 2025." I honestly don't know what that blue thing is in the back. I think it's like a church or cathedral, I think. Anyways, it's a nice shirt. The only problem is I got a medium because I thought it was going to be oversized. It's not really an oversized fit, and it's kind of too small. And so I'm going to try to see if I can exchange it for a large or an extra large. But if I can't, yeah, I'm stuck with this medium, unfortunately. But I guess that's why we're in the gym, right? If I can't fit it now or can't switch the shirt, hopefully in like a month or so, it'll fit how I want it to fit. So we'll see. It is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I have to see this.
Yo, we're gonna do Bible verses, we're gonna do speeches. Oh boy. We're good. Can we find a spot? Is there water somewhere? It's right here. Yeah! Let's go, crew. This is PC, this is the Polar crew.
Polar. Good morning, guys.
Oh, good morning.
This is crazy.
got this thing, whatever this is. James prepared with the towel. See, I didn't want to. I brought one towel and I have to shower tonight.
The skyline is so
It is really pretty.
beautiful. Look at the planes all coming in.
Dude, I got all the way down here, and now I'm like, Are we getting with shoes on? Shoes off, shoes on? I'm gonna go shoes off. I got bathing suit under. Dude. Socks off. This is definitely a
Oh, this is so pretty though.
Oh, dude! I'm not ready!
Jump in, jump in, jump in, jump in. Do it as a group. Yeah, you gotta do it group. Guys, I need good footage. Do it as a group. Okay.
Okay. No, Brendan. Okay. I'm not ready.
Oh gosh. They make it look like it's not that cold.
They make it look like it's not cold.
Is it?
How's it feel?
Is it not cold? I mean, like.
You're out.
Oh, look how good job.
I don't know how we were going in for.
Oh, that's actually. Oh,
enough.
good. That's good.
Oof.
That's good.
You gotta get.
My feet are numb. It just looks like.
I think there's a few things that I took away from the retreat, but one of the things that really stood out to me, one of the speakers talked about how God doesn't want us to conceal what he wants to reveal. And essentially, he was talking about testimonies and our testimonies. You know, I think there's a scripture that, I know there's a scripture that talks about for we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimonies. And it really just goes to show the importance of all of us talking about the goodness of God, what God has done for us, what God has done in our lives, what God had delivered us from, what God has, like, how God has opened doors for us, how God has provided and shown his provision for us. It's like many of us are going through things, and really no one's struggle is there. Really no one is going through a struggle alone. Like, there is someone somewhere that's going through, if not the same struggle, a very similar struggle. And so we can all help one another based on our issues, based on our struggles, based on the things that we're fighting or that we've overcome, or the things that we're no longer struggling with. And so if we don't share our stories and share our testimonies, then how do we show the light of God? How do we show the miracle of God? How do we be a witness to the works and the miracles of God? If we don't share with joy what God has done for us. And so for me, that's one of the things that stood out to me and made me realize, maybe not even realize, but reminded me the importance of talking about just what the good Lord has done for you. So that's one of the things that stood out to me. What else has happened? I was also really looking forward to retreat because I know in a previous vlog or video, I talked about how God had instructed me to leave my one and only client right now, which is my main source of income. So I did leave. The end of my 60 days was March 13th, and so that was my last day there. And so because that was my last day, I am still very much in kind of like a waiting period to where I don't know what God is doing, what God is going to do, where he's going to send me, what he's going to have me do. But in this moment, I'm just kind of like waiting to receive the Lord's instruction. And so I really want to make sure that I'm in a place to where I am able to discern where it is he's taking me, what it is he wants me to do, and also discern what it is that he doesn't want me to do or where he's not taking me. Because I've actually had a few opportunities or prospective opportunities just randomly open up. And I've been very, very cautious right now because I've already moved in obedience. I've taken a step of obedience. And I want to make sure that whatever I do next is still in step and in alignment with what God wants me to do. And I know that because I've taken a step of obedience, it's the perfect moment for the enemy to step in to try to set me off track. And the same way that God gives blessings, the enemy can bring blessings too. However, they're always backhanded. It's always a backhanded blessing to where up front it looks nice, it looks good. You think this is God. You think the Lord opened up this door. And it can be a year from now, 2 years from now, even 5 years from now, it all comes crashing down. And so I want to make sure that the opportunities or potential opportunities that have opened up or prospectively opening up, that it is indeed where God is leading me and sending me, and not an opportunity from the enemy, which is just essentially a distraction. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, which is part of the reason why I fasted before the retreat and was looking forward to the retreat, just because I'm really trying to be careful on what my next steps are and where I go. Some other things that I've done. Oh, I went to this brand event last week, or PR/brand event last week at Starbucks here in Chicago. It was hosted at the largest Starbucks, the what is it called? Starbucks Reserve Roastery. There was an event hosted by them called Coffee and Bloom, where they invited a bunch of influencers and content creators to taste the new spring cocktails and like small snack bites. And they were absolutely delicious. good. How are you?
Strawberry lemon pie with Malay chocolate.
Sure, thank you.
No problem at all.
You said it's strawberry?
Yes, strawberry lemon pie with lemon chocolate on top of some rice.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Are you all good today?
Hello. I don't have any of my spring stuff out, but no florals. Go back, work on. Thank you. How are you?
Sorry. I've been having allergies lately, but I'm good.
It's that season.
I woke up, I just took cold.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, they said what the theme was, and I was like, well, all my spring stuff are still in toast. So I had a great time there, seeing some familiar faces, people I haven't seen since, a previous brand PR event last summer. So it was great catching up with some folks. So that was really, really fun. I really enjoyed that event. Earlier this week, I joined a virtual call where I was able to speak to some students at Parsons, the new school. I believe they are master's fashion students. And so I was able to talk a little bit about my career and share tips as they look to soon graduate and begin their careers in the industry. So had a really good time doing that. I always enjoy speaking with students and pouring back in that way. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Still can't hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay,
So we can hear now even louder. Okay, I think I'll leave it there.
well, we can talk loud. I can talk loud. You
Yeah.
have to talk loud.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. This is my whole heart of local leadership.
I also spoke on a virtual networking event with a bunch of communications and HR professionals. That was really insightful. I kind of just sat back and listened because they were a lot more senior level people on that call than me. And so essentially what they were talking about is just the intersection of HR and the communication functions within the organization. Which they really are, they work hand in hand. If you are working at a company and your HR teams and your communications teams work in silos and they don't know what each other are doing, then that's a problem. That's an issue. In order to achieve true success, those teams really have to work hand in hand and be each other's partners. So it was fun being a part of that event and just listening and taking note and soaking in all the information from such, seasoned professionals who are so knowledgeable in that space.
I often feel like part of my consultancy is to either draft on those incredible relationships, because when there's I mean, really when it's like, you know, the comms folks, the HR folks, and marketing, if that's running well, if those three leaders have like, you know, a good relationship, high trust, then I just think you can really soar. And then like the other half of my job is doing couples therapy between CHROs and CCOs at some big brands. Let me tell you, like they're all in it to win it on the brand.
And I was just thinking to myself, oh, they're going to get rid of all this real estate. They're going to do all these things. And I'll bet you in 3 years, maybe it's 4, we're all going to be back again. It's so crazy to me, but that is, if you go into this kind of business, whether it's PR, HR, comms, whatever it is, you have to be adaptable. You have to be able to change. You have to be able to pivot in 2 seconds and kind of go with the flow. But at the same time, stay authentic to yourself, right? But boy, that is something. Whew.
I'm trying to think what else has happened. I'm in my mind right now. I'm trying to think about what have I already recorded in the previous few days and weeks. And I think that might be it. But anyways, hopefully you all enjoy this vlog, and be sure, if you haven't yet, if you watch my videos and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I would truly really appreciate it. I am a new creator. I am just starting out. I'm very excited. Oh, I will say this. I think I started my YouTube maybe a month ago, maybe just under a month, and I reached 100 subscribers yesterday or 2 days ago. So that's exciting. Really appreciate, I don't know who you 100 are, but if any of you are watching this video, I want to thank you for, you know, deciding to press that subscribe button and follow me on YouTube. There are thousands, maybe millions of other creators out there, and you chose to follow me, subscribe to me and the content that I'm pushing out. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for choosing to subscribe. If you enjoy this content, I would really appreciate it if you share it with friends or family, or post it on your socials, and encourage others to subscribe as well. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, hopefully I'll stop yapping, and hopefully you all enjoy this vlog. Bye.